Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to St. Anthony's Convent Higher Secondary School. This is our English lecture, and I am Teacher Sapna is going to explain you the today's topic, that is regarding your module. Okay. So, what is that topic? What is an adverb? What is our today's topic? Today's topic is what is an adverb? Let us try to understand about the adverb and how can you identify the adverb. At the end of the lecture, you can just identify the types as well as the what are the adverbs. How can you identify the adverb? And I want one sentence from your side. Okay, so you will be very attentive while I'm explaining, and I want the explanation, that example of adverb from your side. Okay, now in English we have so many parts of speech, yes or no? As in the from the first lecture I am teaching you the models. So in that module, what I have taught you, I have taught you the nouns, I have taught you the pronoun, I taught you about the adjectives. Yes, I have taught you positive, superlative, and the comparative degrees of the adjectives, as well as we have learned verbs also. So, in this parts of speech, today we are going to deal with a very interesting subject, that is our adverb. Okay, it's a part of speech. When we are forming a sentence, all these are connected to each other and they follow some kind of rules which you have to understand. For example, when I have taught you the noun, in that I gave you the definition, I gave you the examples, that if I want to recognize myself, I will have a particular name, that is Sapna. So that will be my proper noun. But when I am talking about the pronoun, I use the word I. So that will be the pronoun. Everything which I have taught you, the qualities, describing words, I mentioned you about the adjectives. I am a teacher, I'm a good teacher. So I'm talking about good. That means it's a quality of mine. I am a teacher, but how I am? I'm a good teacher. So the quality of my is good. That is my adjective. If I would like to compare myself with the other teacher, for example, with the Sunita teacher, I will say that teacher Sunita is better than me. So as when I am comparing, I gave you the adjectives also. Now in the adverb, try to understand what is an adverb first. Okay. Okay, what is the definition of adverb? The definition of adverb is a word that describes a verb, adjective, and the another adverb. What is the definition of adverb? The definition is it's also it describes about the verb. It can also be described about the adjective as well as the adverb himself. In the sentence, you can have two adverbs. That means it is describing the another adverb. Okay. Now, how can you identify the adverb? Yes, there are some sort of questions which you can ask to the sentence and you will get the answer of an adverb. Okay. For example, if you ask the sentence how, when, where, and to what extent it happens, that time you will get the answer of adverb. For example, I am running. Okay, this is the sentence. But if I'm running fast or slow, I am running fast, I am running slow. So when I ask the question to this, how I am running? Fast. So what is the adverb over here? Fast. Okay. But the adverbs is having a particular kind of format where and some of the adverbs are having ly at the end. To identify the adverb, you have to see that the word is having ly at the end. I am running fastly. Suresh is running fastly. So when I ask the question how, it gives me the answer fast, slow. So according to that, I will reach home early. I will come to your house tomorrow. When you are going to the house? Yes, I have asked the question on when. So it gives me the answer yesterday or tomorrow. That is an adverb. When you ask the question regarding the where, okay, my friend is going to uh, visit a friend outside the house. So where he is going to visit? Outside. So when you ask where, it gives me the answer he is going outside. So that is an adverb. Now, to what extent regarding this? If you have to understand how extent you can be, you are doing. She was crying. Wait a minute. Let me think of the another example at the end of this. Okay. Let me try to explain you first of all about how. Okay. One we will select. The first one is, let us try to understand about how. Now, when we talked about the adverb which asks or which requires the question how, it shows the action when it is happens. Okay. Now, in this, if you saw this picture, the lady, she is walking. But how she is walking? Quickly. Yes, she is walking quickly. So you can see that quickly is an adjective adverb over here. Quickly is an adverb. So what are the two ways to identify? As you have asked the question, how she is walking? Quickly. One more, that is, there is an ly at the end of the word. So these are the two identifications of how you can identify the adverb. Peacefully, the man is sleeping peacefully. Okay, Suresh is sleeping peacefully. So peacefully is an adverb here. As I have told you, how he was sleeping peacefully, as well as the ly format. She is singing loudly. Ly plus, you can ask how she was singing loudly. Okay, let's move. I hope you have understood about the action of the how it happens. Okay, regarding the how. Let us try to understand when. When you ask the sentence, a question which starts by when, it gives you the adverb. When or how often. How often means how many times did it happen, and you will get the answer of an adverb. For example, the adverbs can be now, then, tomorrow, never, sometimes, always. These all are the adverbs. Just try to ask the questions which you will have this answer. Yes, try to form the question. For example, if I give you the sentence like, I will go for swimming. I will go for swimming. But when I'm talking about the adverb, I have to mention here now. Wait a minute. Now I am swimming. So you will ask the question, when you are going to swim? Now. So this is the adverb in the sentence. Okay. You must have to ask the question about when. Now, let's move and try to understand with the help of this example, when or how often. Now, when you talked about this man, the man was walking, but when he was walking, now, I am always happy. Okay, the lady was always uh, enjoyed the lecture. So when I use the word always, when she enjoyed the lectures, always she enjoyed the lecture. So always is an adverb. Okay. Now let us try to understand about the adverb in where. Inside, outside, here, there, up, down. These all are the adverbs. So these all are the answers for the question where. Where you are going? Outside, inside, look up, look down. So where I am looking? I am looking up and I am looking down. That means I have received the answer up and down. So these all are the answers to where, and they are considered to be the adverb. What they are considered? They are considered as an adverb in that sentence. Okay. I want the one sentence from your side, that is from there and outside. These are the two words you are going to prepare the sentence. At the end of the lecture, I am going to ask you the sentence. Okay. Now, when regarding the where, look up and come here. So, as in the sentence, when you ask the questions, where I have to come, the answer is yes, here. You have to come here. So here is an adverb. Look up. So up is an adverb in this sentence. Okay. Adverb is not very difficult. You just have to ask a simple question to the sentence and you will get the answer. As well as if there is an ly to that word, directly you can write it as an adverb. Now, in the first, I was about to give you the example. Let us try to understand at what extent. Okay. So, if you ask the sentence, at what extent you can bear. Okay. Extremely hot sun. Extremely. How extent the sun was hot? Extremely. How hot it was? Extremely hot. I am very good singer. Very. Yes. What extent you are good? Very good. So, very is an adverb. I am almost about to finish. Yes, you are going to finish. But what extent? Almost I am going to finish. So, almost is an adverb over here. Barely. Yes, the child was trying, but I am trying my level to barely. That means it's an adverb, barely. The child was crying barely. So, how the child was crying, how extent he was crying to call the mother? Barely. Okay. So, these all are the adverbs. Okay. Now, try to find out the adverbs in the given sentence. I will allow the chat for you. You are going to give me that what are the adverbs in this sentence. Okay. The chat is allowed for all of you. You are going to tell me. The sentence is, yesterday we very carefully planted pretty flower outside. No, Shoria, planted is not an adverb. Planted is an action. It's a verb. Okay. So, first question I'm going to ask to this sentence is when. When I'm going to plant? When I have planted the tree? When I am planted? When I have planted? Yesterday. Yes or no? Yesterday. So I have got the answer yesterday. That means yesterday is an adverb in the sentence. Now, have I planted? The second question which I am going to ask is how. So what will be the answer? Very, very carefully. Yes or no? So very is an adverb, as well as it describes one more adverb, that is carefully. Yes or no? I planted the flower, but how? Carefully as well as very carefully. Yes or no? So these all are the adverb. Now, the third question which I'm going to ask to this sentence is where. What I'm going to ask? Where? Where I have planted the tree? What will be the answer? Outside. Very good. So, what adverb we have? Outside. Okay, all these three questions are answered over here. Yes or no? All these questions are answered in the one sentence. Where, how, and when, how, as well as where. Okay. So these are the adverbs in the sentence. Now, you have to make a sentence by using the dog, and the simple sentence I'm going to give you, you are going to add the adverbs. The dog wagged his tail and jumped. Make a sentence by adding adverbs to this sentence. The dog wagged his tail and jumped. Yes, I want the answers from your side. Add the adverb and give me the answer. No, in this sentence, we don't have adverb. In this sentence, we don't have adverb. This is the simple sentence. This is the simple sentence. You are going to add the adverb. Write a full sentence by adding an adverb. Okay, very good, Shrishti. The dog wagged his tail and jumped carefully. And very good. Only one girl gave me the answer. What about others? Yes, in this sentence, we don't have adverb. No. Okay. The dog wagged his tail and jumped high. Very good. High is an adverb. Where he jumped? High. Okay, very good. Who gave this answer? The dog wagged his tail and jumped quickly. Quickly is an adverb over here. Very good, Faizan. Okay, the dog wagged his tail quickly and jumped outside the house. Outside. Very good. Alvin Swadin. Very good. So these all are the adverbs which you can add to the sentence. Okay, very good. So the dog always wagged his tail. Which adverb I have added over here? Always. Yes or no? The dog is always wagging his tail. That's why I have added the adverb always. The dog always wagged his tail and jumped excitedly. When you show him the ball, he jumped excitedly, na? So that is why excitedly is an adverb over here. Okay, so these two adverbs I have added. Always and excitedly. When he wagged his tail, always. And how? Excitedly. What extent? Excitedly. Okay. Now, just try to remember adverbs are the words we use to describe, as I have explained earlier also. It explains about the verb, adjective, and the adverb. Okay. It explains about or describes about the verb, adjective, and the other adverbs. Okay. So all these questions you can ask to and sentence and you will get the adverb. Okay. Is it okay with the adverbs? If you have any doubt, you can ask me through the chat. I hope all of you must have understood the adverb. If you have any doubt, you can ask me anytime.